Hey, today it looks like we have a mid-game cast. Mad Cutter and Pup The Magic Dragon. I'm not a fan of the other two, although you could also call them mid-game while you're at it. Which one is better? I haven't played Pup for ages, and he was one of the first few that I've ever played. Now, getting a cat is very nice with Pup, but I'm not locking. It's obvious that what we're looking after we have a cat, what we're looking for is a support character. Locking here is way too greedy. Let alone for the artifact, that would be utterly silly. It is very novel though. I don't think I've seen just 3 characters that are all the same in the first shop ever, I don't think. The tie was quite likely. We're happy it's not a 2-3 or something else annoying. I don't believe that if we pick Bad Billy Gruff, For Glory has a good chance to work. So instead, we will roll. We're very happy with what we've seen. We are even locking for this. A 3-5 that spawns a 3-5. That's probably stronger than whatever he has. And it's going to get even deadlier next round. We have a very decent start here. Which is what you'd want with Pup. We don't scale into late game, we just want an advantage early mid game. Well, the +2/+1 is really good. As expected, we are far stronger than you. Don't mind if I do. I'm not looking, again. There's even better things that I can get, supports from level 3 I mean, that have their own stats in addition, and give more stats. Or I could even find Princess Peep, which is amazing with Pup. You put her 4th with 3 supports and the backline, and enjoy the show. There's a certain level of synergy Pup has with animals before late game. At late game you don't particularly use support as animal, and besides Pup's bonus is utterly irrelevant once you reach level 6. Even before that it's not very good. But until then, until we're level 5 or so, we will enjoy the bonus we have. That is one massive tree. Even so, it's not enough to beat Pup. Good try, Gwen. That is a support. And that is another support. I am taking it. I know it's probably better to just take the dragon, I think. If I were to just take the dragon, I'd be stronger. No questions asked. Very well, I'll take the dragon and lock for this. 8-8 that spawns another 8-8. That's very, very nice. I mean, we just hit level 3. 2 8-8s can probably solo the majority of the enemy team. Unless I miss my guess wildly. I mean, at best they should take 2 down each, right? And the opponent doesn't even have a full complement. Yeah, like I said, to be expected that 2 cats alone could probably solo almost about 4 or 5 characters, most of the enemy team. Let's see if I was correct. Oh yes, 2 8-8s, let's see, 2, 4, 6. I think 2 8-8s is basically enough to win this battle by itself. Yes, it is. It dealt 4 damage to this dragon. Nah, that's literally 1 black cat with the support we have is enough. Don't even need more than that. Do we go... I don't think we need Dark Contract. Monster Manual so early has potential, but we don't have any monsters. And Fairy Tale... It's okay, but... really? I think we'll take Monster Manual. It might not do anything, but it might be useful. There's no way we give up on this guy. Just no way. On this scale, rather. Do we take the White Stag? For this we'd have to move things around a bit, like so. Should probably place her here for now. But then I lose the bonus on the cat. Suppose it'll do. And then what, next turn I pretend I take the stag and place her where? I think I'll give up on the stag. It's very strong, but for me it's not optimal. Ah, perfect targeting. That was a bit sad. If the dragon had died first, I would have gotten way more value. Thank you. Kill the unicorn. Huh. Oh, unfortunate. I think my structure there was not good enough. Otherwise I would have won this. It's actually possible with what I have to make Polywoggle work potentially. I don't have an attack buff that works on it though, so it's just 3 attack, it's not enough. Well, okay, I guess. I do want a Turkish Delight. I'll take Turkish Delight and Baby Root. I think it's the best I can do here. It's very nice. And then I don't think we're taking Water Wraith. It doesn't seem like a good idea. Actually would have preferred to have Mim than Root, I think. In terms of all of those summons, probably would have been better. Well, perhaps not before, but definitely going into the mid game. I didn't need to crush a couple of opponents that I had before. Last round, Mim probably would have been superior. It's funny, if I'm not taking Water Wraith, why did I take Monster Manual? Just for Wretched Mummy? And maybe Duza? Spellbook later on? Questionable, right? That's not too bad. These are quite large. I mean, each and every one of them had, for one reason or another, incredible size. I suppose the archer was buffed by Potion Master a lot, and 9/9 is obvious, and then Dragon has +5/+5 from an artifact. What do you know, Pup can still lose, huh? Even with all of those supports. It would be better to have ranged like this Shadow Assassin, except with no slay it's going to fall off very quickly. I'll try for something better. Huh. Bearded Vulture? Is that a good idea? Or am I just taking XP and rolling? Or perhaps XP and Princess Peep? I could do this. Give up on the dragon, take another Princess Peep. And then gain XP. By getting to 5 early, perhaps I can make something happen. When I say something happen, I mean, for example, get 3 pigs, or bear, or Robin Hood. Wombats also works with me very well. No, there are options. They are kind of stable for health and fighting last place. It should be fine. How we get from 5 to 6 is a different question. Definitely can't rely on our passive as we have until now. Huh. No, you're not slaying here. That queen at the back is worrying. Not that one, hit the other guy. Good. Now I should have enough? No, it's not enough, by 2. Huh. That's really annoying. If only I had taken a different artifact, perhaps. I'm not sure. Yes, I am definitely taking this. Question is what else to take. This Nyan, perhaps? I'd have to sell 2 for it. Or I could just sell the 1. Sell the 1 for the time flies? No, I'd have too many summons. Sell 2 somehow? What's the second? One of the princesses? I guess. And then buy the Nyan. Place it here. It's not too bad. Could be better. Could be much better. But supposing I place the Nyan here, it's not too bad. I suppose. Like so. It's not... I would have wanted better. Let's see next round if we can't get our hands on something more useful. Ah, that was the worst target. How do you have 22 health? You're so incredibly weak. I've actually lost the last 2 rounds. And yet you sit here with 22 health and you're incredibly weak. I don't understand. Okay, here's the artifact. Evil Eye is interesting. Double support bonuses with us is even more worthwhile. Conversely, we can take Ambrosia or Monkey Paw. Monkey's Paw is quite good with pretty much all of those creature spawners that we have. Or Ambrosia. It's not doing much now, but it will be amazing if we, let's say, get a burst in. I think late game the best is Ambrosia. Well, I say that, Evil Eye, no, we're not built for Slay at all. We'd need more artifacts and perhaps even a Lancelot that started his quest, or something similar. It's a terrible idea to go Evil Eye for that. Trees as well, we don't have any Heartwood Elders or anything. So I'm giving up on Evil Eye. Ambrosia or Monkey's Paw? I suppose I'll take Ambrosia and be more greedy and late gamey. We've seen some decent... Fine, let's go animals for now. Ah, that was a silly one. I gave up on the support. I really need to replace her with something. Even Spork was fine. And so next round I'm assuming I'll buy the Sporko and the Bear. Bear is so much better than Cat or Princess Peep. Yeah, that was the one. Well, that's 1. That's 2, and we'll see what we do now. Do I want another? I could. Something like this. It looks fine to me. Next round with 6, there's no point in locking anything. Since this has 0 attack, it doesn't matter, it's first, and in this way Sporko is also going to be upgraded to give double the bonus. It's going to be quite nice, because both of them benefit very much from it. What's the best for us next round? I mean, bursting would work very well with what we already have in place. Easiest to make work at 6 is trees. And we do have very slight synergy with Good Boy, because we have an easy start on it. Just let it be supported and it has some stats. Well, that was About as good as could be expected. If it attacked, let's say, the bear, I would have been in far greater trouble. These silly one-attack guys, always giving favors to the enemy, allowing the ranged to freestyle. I wasn't really expecting to just have an excellent 6 jump at me. Oh, like this. Do I pumpkin? Pumpkin is actually pretty nice right now. I mean, I already have an Ashwood Elm, which incidentally is too small for now. But I could definitely pick the pumpkin. I'll have to sell 3 for this, but I could. Let's say 1, 2, 3. This is slightly smaller, but it's going to be fine, I think. Place the pumpkin here. It gives me 2 5-drops. Not bad. Oh, come on. The pumpkin first. Really? And look at the size of his characters. That's very discouraging. I'm going to take so much damage. Well, at least the upgraded ones died. Oh, wait, it has 1 health. I am very unhappy with that. I have no use for Evil Twin right now. And now I'm fighting first place. Ah, that would have been, you know. But I can't sell 3 for it. It's silly. Is that even worthwhile? No, it's not. It's way too late for that. That is worthwhile. And that. I am giving up on what? 1 support perhaps? Is that wise? Perhaps not. Give up on the Wombats instead? I am giving up on 1 support. I need the pumpkin to be somewhere else. So now it's 29 health on that tree. It's going to be better, and definitely going to get more value out of my pumpkin. I still expect to be... well, I expect my game to be over this round. That's not quite as bad as I was expecting. That tree was doing work. Ah, perfect targeting. It's your luck that this pumpkin didn't spawn. It's an upgraded one. You take insane damage. I guess it's better than nothing? No, we're against the dead. We don't need to be that desperate for trees. Though we really should replace all 3 of these with trees as soon as possible. More Ashwood Elm priority, Burning Tree secondary. They're also really good for Pumpkin, and Pumpkin is upgraded. I could theoretically move things around to have the Ashwood Elm upgraded instead, but that would mean very low value out of the pumpkin. Might have done it anyway if I had a full complement of trees, but as it stands it's not worthwhile. Yes, if I had 7 trees, I would definitely replace the pumpkin with the ashwood elm down there. Just good business, as it were. He died at 6, but he was so weak. Oh, sarcophagus, I see now. I was looking at the numbers and thinking, there's no way, he doesn't have enough health, he doesn't have enough damage. How did he make it? All the way to 6. And now I'm looking at it and saying, of course, it's sarcophagus. Sarcophagus is such a strong artifact. I honestly feel as though you could move it to 4, and it might even be a better choice to do so. I mean, it would make 4 better. Right now it feels as though I'd rather take a 3 cost than a 4 cost artifact. And there we have it. We were definitely looking for this. I'm also selling those 3 for another tree. Okay, I'm giving up on this one though. I don't need it right now. I could do better. We should be strong enough to handle this guy, depending on just how lucky or unlucky he has been. I find myself, when I'm playing Peter Pants, often at a difficulty to grab the hat and ball. I can sometimes get 7 or 8 level 3 artifacts and just barely find it in the end. How many of them are there? Quite a few. I don't know, it sometimes feels that way and I'm pretty sure it's correct. You can definitely get 5, 6, I think 7 artifacts and still not have both hat and ball. At which point you're so far behind as everybody else has long since gotten to their breakpoint for strength. This guy does have not only hat ball, but a bunch of good characters. Of course the good boy is the first. Of course it is. Not the pumpkin. Ah, good. That thing is way too large and in fact I have lost, but I'm not sure I've died. Depending on how cheat-ish I get. That's not good. Kill the other guy. No, now I died. That's... no, 11, right? Never mind then, it doesn't matter one bit. Another pumpkin. I mean, there's something to be said for it, certainly, but I won't be able to complete the set, so it's questionable. Is it really worthwhile? No, I don't think so. It's too much. I need to upgrade my trees more than I need a pumpkin. Now that would have been nice if I'd have gotten it on the first try, but I can't spend 20 on it. Give me a HP buff for this guy, or another one of them, or... that's very not worth it. I would have taken the pumpkin had I known. But of course you do it for the chance it's something better. Oh, that's Regentify. Definitely could use it. I suppose it's just better to do it this way. At this point. It's a bit silly to have this baby root here, but there's no other place for it. I'm not going to bring the pumpkin up in a second range. I would not have had enough damage to one-shot the 60, 58 HP trees if things had not been planned this way. But even so, it's not enough. I need to somehow cheat the 354. I did not get to cheat it, which means that I lost. It's a shame. I had a chance, not a very good chance, but a chance to win this one. It just didn't work out. 4th place, I suppose it'll have to do. If you get 4th and up every single time, you will only slowly go up, so playing for stability has something to be said for it. Thanks for watching, you can like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time.